Imagine just playing a normal game of Roblox Doors, and everything is going pretty well, until things start to fall apart. But for some reason, it all goes back to normal, and you somehow survive. Yeah, welcome to the best clutch moments that you'll ever see within Roblox Doors. What was your clutchest moment in the game? Let us know down below, and let's witness some greatness in here. Everyone knows how Rush works, especially as he, well, simply rushes right through the rooms. But I guess Dialkaz ran into a really buggy rush that day or something. Yeah, that was weird. It's like Rush forgot how to enter a room, or maybe the server just literally exploded out of thin air. I doubt you'll ever see that again. Jack can be a pretty cool entity sometimes, though his jump scares are also pretty scary and can lead you into trouble. But Tail was really clutch, especially during this one. Just be glad you didn't get 2 Jacks in a row, because Rush would have gotten you if that was the case. I myself had a super clutch moment as well, but this time with Eyes as he randomly spawned into a room. Unfortunately, I wasn't smart in this one as I looked at him for too long, but I managed to survive with just a tiny sliver of HP at the end of it. If that wasn't clutch, then I don't know what is anymore. So most people know that Ambush has a higher chance of spawning the later you progress through the game, but these unlucky souls had the chance of dealing with them as soon as door 5, yet the player accidentally hit a button which nearly made them get caught by the entity. Ambush was probably like, bruh, so close, man. Better luck next time. Again, getting Jack can really ruin your day sometimes, but imagine getting him 3 times in a row when you really need to hide away from Figure. Like, what? The guy was finally able to get into the wardrobe, but not before Jack was able to show his dominance over that closet. This one's crazy. But imagine being stuck inside a closet with Figure right at the door, and then this happens.
What?
Saved by the glitch once again.
Oh my god.
Too bad he doesn't really show up when you expect him to the most, but hey, can't complain, right? But this guy has to be God or something. There are no words for this moment. Just witness his greatness. Like, jeez, man. My guy said screw this and literally stole some vitamins on the ground, used them, and was able to progress even with an angry Ambush right behind him, nearly catching him at the end. That's just godlike right there. Now, hear me out. I know some speedrunners love leaving closets early in order to save those precious seconds off their time, but this may have been a little too close, especially against Rush. You could literally see Rush right through the closet as the player left. Talk about not wasting any time at all right there. But hey, why not witness yet another super clutch Rush moment? I loved how the player thought that they had enough time to get to the next room, but then at the last second, they decided that it was just best to hide at the nearest closet. Smart call. Mindbot ran into a similar predicament, but this one was way crazier. Really, Jack? Do you have to nearly ruin people's days like that? Don't you just love glitches though? Apparently not Nate, as they nearly die to Eyes, especially in this unfortunate moment. Did you hear that? 9 damage ticks, which meant he was only left with 10% health after that. That's stupid clutch right there. Aren't those buggy doors just annoying though? Especially during the Seek chase? Well, though this guy was hacking, he was able to get saved by Glitch, luckily enough.
I'm just so good. Glitch got me mid-saves.
So Glitch is fine with helping a hacker out, but doesn't do anything when someone else is stuck in a room? Yeah, okay. I guess Glitch was feeling very generous in this one though. After going through the puzzle room and not expecting anything crazy, this just randomly happens afterwards. So I guess Glitch was feeling nice, especially since he dropped the player right after eyes like that. Get trolled, bro! But imagine facing death right in the face, and an unlikely hero came in to save the day. You better check this one out.
Bruh.
Bro was like 2 seconds away from getting smacked by Rush, and then Glitch decided to extend his life even longer. What a Chad moment, man. Just saying. Not to mention, Simon was also trying to beat the game until an ambush randomly spawns in, but the guy was so lucky to be in a T-shaped room, which forced Ambush to go the other way as he just chills right beside a couch. Honestly, a 200 IQ moment right there, but also clutch too. But in this one, I guess the power of random number generating was definitely on this player's side. Eyes ends up spawning right in front of the door, but he turns out to be backwards and not even affecting the player at all. Eyes definitely need to get checked out at the doctors, man. He ain't thinking right at all during that sequence. But Lynxy, as usual, ended up witnessing a pretty clutch glitch as they were trying to solve the lock puzzle inside of the library.
Hey yo, what the?
Honestly, this was definitely a broken moment within Roblox Doors, but especially getting stuck right there. That guy was super lucky to get a break during one of the hardest rooms in the entire game. Sometimes though, Glitch isn't as nice as he seems whenever he helps you out. The Mighty ended up getting trolled so hard by Glitch that it wasn't even funny. Dude, he was so close to getting caught by Rush, especially because Glitch didn't give him any flickering lights to let him know that Rush was coming. That's ridiculous. I guess it really doesn't get any clutcher, especially when Eyes spawns in the next room and Rush comes in to take care of the problem. Apparently this happens as Rush opens the next door, deactivating Eyes. But I still think it's funny that it's kinda like he oofed Eyes. Well, back to the hospital you go again. Sorry to say,